loved the challenge of competition
Yes.
from a young age, and that is a massive advantage, isn't it? Especially with girls. Did you then never have all these issues and angst that teenage girls have when your body's changing and your emotions are changing and you become much more aware of how you look? Did that ever have an effect on you?
I never really judged my body for what it looked like. Because from such a young age, I have been trying to get better, get faster, get stronger, improve on how fast I run 100 metres, improve on how much I can squat in the gym, improve on how many pull-ups I can do, if any. To me, my body's always been a tool. It's always been a way for me to express myself. It was only a few years ago when I started doing stuff in other sectors that I realised that that wasn't normal, because I'd always grown up in a sporting environment.
So it's always been more about you understanding what your body needs to do for you to achieve what you want to achieve.
Yeah, it's a really weird way of explaining it. Sometimes I'll pull on jeans, and obviously I'm an athlete, sometimes the jeans wouldn't get over my thighs, but I would never be like, I'd never be upset by that. I was like, oh, stupid jeans. And then...
yeah, pass the blame to somebody else.
Yeah, then I'd like, get a different one, because I've never seen my body like that. I'm like, it's always... My body has given me so many amazing opportunities in life. I've been able to go to so many places racing. I've been able to meet so many fantastic people and achieve so many things. Like, I've been able to accomplish some of my dreams through what my body can do. So as for what it looks like, I don't care.
Dina, what Dina's been able to do has been able to cross boundaries with her sport, and her sport is now kind of an art. You know, she's turned it into an art form. And that's really difficult to do. And I think by doing that, she has established a huge following where people actually want to be with her and want to work with her and want to be around her.
She's not only a fantastic role model for young people, she's a fantastic role model for people. And that's a difference, and she goes into very many different areas, like the modelling. I think she's cut across so many things that she shouldn't have cut across, and people are embracing her, and she's got a doll that looks like her, and I think that's amazing. I said, I said to my daughters, do you know how big this is?
It makes me sad when sometimes I talk to younger girls or younger women when they talk about staying in sport, and they get very nervous around sweating, they get nervous around showing muscles and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, but that's your body, and that's a beautiful thing. Like, you can achieve so many amazing goals, you can get so many amazing opportunities if you just kind of work hard and apply yourself to stuff. And I think it's really upsetting and sad that something that is so arbitrary, so silly as aesthetics would want to stop people doing that.
It's really about putting positive body image at the heart of what we do. We've changed to having fully representative mannequins of different shapes and sizes. Just because you're bigger doesn't mean you're not fit or sporty. Just because you're smaller doesn't mean you're not fit or sporty. But it's also really important to show real women, that have big muscles, because they've worked hard for them. There's no shame in that.
Getting muscles is like a point of anxiety for some young women, and that's why when I'm shooting like photo shoots and stuff, if I can and it works artistically, I always try and show my muscles or showcase my shoulders, because I want people to look at a poster and be like, oh no, I look like that, and it's fine because that girl's on a billboard. And that might seem like something really small and something that's inconsequential, but to a lot of girls that really matters.
In a brand sense of anything Dina does, it's like, is this platform, what does this platform offer me? And like, what's it gonna offer to other people? And I do genuinely think that is pretty much how she makes any decision in the branding space.
We've all become accustomed to this phrase, you can't be what you can't see. We want people to see people like Dina. It's really inspiring. And I think that there's a lot of young girls, and I'm sure particularly a lot of young Black and ethnic minority girls are thinking, well, if she can do it, maybe I can do it.
If she's going to work with someone, it has to be because she's proud of what that represents and it feels authentic to her.
Because I hear so often that, I really want to do, but I'm scared my arm's going to get too big. And I'm like, it doesn't matter. There's no such thing as arms that are too big. Like, if your body will allow yourself to go to that size naturally, then it's fine.
Girls should see that, yeah, I've got muscles, but I'm feminine. I'm attractive, I can wear nice things. And I said to Dina, can you teach me how to walk in your high heels? Because she wears a lot of high heels, and I'm like, teach me how to walk in high heels, please, Dina. Is that a part of your training? She said, yeah, it is. Strength for my calves, my Achilles.
She's positive, she's strong, she's successful, and by the way, she's beautiful. It's a no-brainer, isn't it? It's just a no-brainer.
To be the best athlete you can be, you need to find your natural limits. You need to find what the edge of peak performance is for you. And for some people, that'll be better than others because we're all born differently, and that's when you get the Olympic champion, the world record holder, you know? It's all measured differently. But aesthetically, we're all going to achieve that by accomplishing that in different ways.
That's why your voice is so incredibly important, because it's such a big thing for girls now. And you're using your voice to convey that. And you kind of need probably more, I suppose, sensible, experienced people around these young athletes.
Definitely.
But the voice that they'll want to hear is from somebody who is a young athlete, who's achieved great things, who's really cool, and who you can provide that, not just the education, but the inspiration that goes
Made
with
me blush
that.
if I could, but thank you.
It's incredibly important.
Yeah.
The young girl can see that someone like Dina, who's close in age, young, is able to reach those real highs in sport, do well, and create a potential future for themselves. They can see that they can do it as well.